Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
Now, here's Holmgren. Bangs home the trifecta.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Butler. It's a 3-point game, and the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here's SGA. Williams sets a screen for SGA. From downtown, that's good from Williams on the assist by SGA.
And stretching the D out to the sidelines, Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's stolen by Kuminga. This one for 3. Here's Butler. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Dort. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. 5 to shoot. Hartenstein with the screen on Curry. SGA no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries from 7. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Dort. This game he had 10 points. Back to SGA. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Butler on the way. Back to Podziemski. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Dort passes to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Green. And it's SGA penetrating. And slam dunk by SGA.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Podziemski with it, defended by Dort. Back to Curry. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And the Warriors with possession here after the 3-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And stolen by Butler. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry wide open with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Curry's got 5 now.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren outside. SGA finds Williams. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Golden State moving it around. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Over Kuminga. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Dort.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And here is Green. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Curry's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here's Green. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Now, Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, crafty pass by Butler, moving it outside to an open shooter.
Here's Williams. His last outing, 16 points for him. Good on the triple. SGA's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your high squad.
What a stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And again, no good by Golden State. The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. It's Dort on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Richard defended by Dort. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 7 points.
Ooh, Curry goes inside and just makes a tough shot.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
to the middle. Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
That
foul.
one on Hartenstein.
Team foul.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in, and so Butler nails both of them. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Quentin Post comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Horford in for Butler. Over to the left wing. Horford kicks to Richard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Williams passes to Dort. Outside, SGA. Count it, good. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Hield kicks to Richard. Picked by Horford. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you gotta make them pay for it.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Pass to Hield. Post with it. He's against Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Horford kicks to Hield. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's Horford. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Clock at 4. The shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. Williams looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first, and it's in there. Butler's got 6.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Holmgren the screen. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Warriors trail by 15. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Horford and Richard. Butler kicks to Richard. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Butler from the arc. Good D by Holmgren.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
To the paint. Here's SGA.
This is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Hield dishes to Butler. To the inside. Here's Moody. Excellent D there from Williams.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside, Horford. Moody with it. He's against Williams. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, fade away, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Butler. His last outing, he had 24 points. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
First free throw is good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. It's the three-point bomb. Gilgeous Alexander's got 18 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Butler. Here's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Williams. One-on-one here. And the slam by Moody.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daignault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Jalen Williams, and Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Chet Holmgren. Curry against SGA. Here's Butler. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. And here is Dort. Wiggins kicks to Dort. Shot clock at 6. To the middle and stolen by Horford. Now the Warriors moving it up. Moody finds Butler. Back to Moody. Pass to Horford. Lays it up off the glass. Horford's got his second bucket.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
SGA surveying the defense. Now, here's Dort. From outside, off the mark. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dort. Outside, SGA. Back to Dort. Lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Moody. Horford kicks to Richard. Wiggins against Butler. Horford with the screen on Gilgeous Alexander. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
The shot's good.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Outside, Horford. Curry outside. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
Pass to Williams. Dort wide open. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. Misses the baby hook.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots over Curry. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Dort misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker really wants to make his teammates better.
And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. In third, the Thunder.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 20 points for him.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. In the corner, Moody with it. Outside, Kuminga. Down low, here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a two-pointer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green with a screen for Curry. Podziemski on the wing. Here's Moody. Sinks the triple. Moody's got 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
SGA against Curry. Back to SGA. Left side, Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. High post try. Good work there as it goes. SGA's got 24 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Back to Curry. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Quinton Post is checked in for Moses Moody. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Pajemski. He had 15 points last outing. Curry finds Pajemski. Over in the corner, Green. Beyond the arc. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. For the 3. Holmgren can't hit. Warriors shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And that one, good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Change. Joe's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for Oklahoma City, number 11, Isaiah Joe.
.111 left to play here in the half. Green against Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Now, Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Green dishes to Curry. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. 3-pointer. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Joe in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Green, the pass to Curry. Curry from 3. Curry with the steal, and so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Golden State Warriors.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hail and threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. SGA is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Back to SGA. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. Over Butler. Warriors with the rebound.
Right at the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 23.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
SGA against Curry. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Green kicks to Kuminga. Green breaking loose. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
Now here's Curry. He's got 23. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad.
Stein comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Curry. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Shoots over Caruso. Butler, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he has 28 points for the game. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Again, the Thunder score.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Majemski on the wing. Covered by Joe. And Butler gets it to go.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Now, here's Caruso. The tray. Green with the rebound. Pass to Pajemski. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. To the right side. Here's Caruso. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Curry with the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one drops for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Pajemski. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now, here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's tipped. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Oklahoma City ball.
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Pajemski. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Kuminga. That's a 2 from Butler. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Holmgren can't hit. The Warriors shooting the ball at 42%. Taken away by Williams. Back to Joe. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Thunder. Now, Joe. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Moody. Nails the corner three. Moody's got 8.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Joe passes to Caruso. Now Mitchell, guarded by Curry. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors trail by 21. Golden State moving the ball around. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. And he drives in. Here's Williams. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Moody, the bounce pass. Curry against Mitchell. Curry kicks to Green. Just 2 to shoot. Takes the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Caruso. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Curry passes to Moody. To the paint. Here's Green. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Joe. Shoots over Curry. Joe can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 7.
Nice find from Green on the kick out. That's why his teammates love playing with him.
The drive by Mitchell. And that one's good, Caruso. And the Thunder lead by 19. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Right side, Butler, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And how about a look at Jimmy Butler? The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Green. Horford comes in for Butler. And Hield subbed in for Curry. Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Joe. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And finished off by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Hield. And they get it. Caruso grabs the miss. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
I see him.
Hield outside. From 13, the Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Mitchell against Hield. Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield outside. Pass to Moody. 2 on the clock. Warriors, the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Hield. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Horford and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Offensive rebound. Pass to Joe.
Come get it, come get it.
Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell missing. Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And here is Hield. Horford kicks to Richard. Got a piece of it. Over in the corner, Caruso. Mitchell outside. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Back to Mitchell. Caruso, a screen on Butler. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Williams. And Moody pulls it down. And it's the Warriors' ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Inside. The jump hook. Butler, no good. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Joe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. Pass to Joe. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That one good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Warriors. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Butler with the steal. Outside for Curry. The three-pointer off the mark.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And stolen by Horford. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. Defended by Holmgren. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
GH, when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it will be the last time we see it happen.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Curry way outside. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to SGA. Holmgren looking around. Williams against Green. And it's SGA in the corner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. SGA's got 11 in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's SGA. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Back to SGA. It's Dort on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Moody, the bounce pass. Golden State moving it around. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Horford. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. Now here's Curry. Here's Kuminga. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 19 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And here's the bucket from Kuminga.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Butler. And he makes that one. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams for 3. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Curry kicks to Butler. Excellent D there from Williams. Well, Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Curry against SGA. It's rebounded by Golden State. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
If you're tossing up an alley-oop to Kuminga, put it anywhere near the hoop, he's going to finish it.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, easy call.
Stephen Curry, second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following Jonathan Kuminga's 3. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Butler dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Here's SGA. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Pajemski. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Williams, a screen on Curry. to the inside and finished off by Williams.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Williams. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
3.
Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
Outside, Kuminga. Curry with the bounce pass. And here is Butler. From deep three-point land. No good that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The Warriors shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
For three, Holmgren. The shot, no good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.